In this video, you're going to learn some easy and effective ways how to stop coughing at night. You might find it strange that I'm talking about emotions with the subject of coughing, but what I have found through my experience and my opinion is the root of all physical issues is an emotion. So I have found for myself that when there's a cough, there's something that I'm holding in that needs to be moved out, that needs to be heard. There's something inside me that's not being heard. And sometimes it's something from our childhood that we felt suppressed, or maybe it's something we're afraid to say as an adult. But especially be aware of that if you have a child that is dealing with a cough, that there's an emotion there's something inside of them that needs to be heard, and you can calm it by spending time and listening, asking a lot of questions, looking them in the eye. This is the root of healing a cough, is the love and being a listening ear and creating a safe place for yourself to be heard, or for your child to be heard, or a friend or anybody that you're listening to this video for to help with a cough. So to make this garlic ointment, it's super simple. And you'll want to use Vaseline or another lotion or ointment that's like that. And you'll probably be thinking, why would you use Vaseline? It is not natural. I normally don't use that. That's a very clogging, unnatural, synthetic source. But this is different because we want to use something that won't absorb right into the foot, something that can stay there for a long period of time. And Vaseline is the perfect way to hold the garlic that we're going to put in it on your foot all night. So this is pretty much the only time that I use Vaseline. So I'm going to use about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, and you want it crushed. And that just opens up the healing juices of the garlic. And that's it. You stir it up. It smells like a restaurant in here. And there's your garlic ointment for your feet. So now I'm going to explain to you how to apply the ointment on your feet. But first I want to share the steps to do before, if you have time, or you can just put it right on the feet. But I highly recommend getting into a hot bath. And it's good to do a pinch of cayenne or maybe some yarrow herb, because that helps open up the skin and open up the chest so that you can detox through your skin. So sitting in a hot bath, and then when you get out, or if it's for a child, get them dressed wet. And they won't like it. They probably will cry. If it's for yourself, it's hard to get your pajamas on while you're wet, but your body needs that water, and it will actually absorb right into your chest to help decongest. And this is very effective. This is when you would put on the ointment on the bottom of your feet. So sit down, make sure you have some socks handy. And I also like to use some plastic wrap. So just a piece of plastic wrap on the bottom of your foot so that you can keep the ointment there instead of absorbing through your sock and into your bed sheets. But if you have some good thick socks, you can use that too. So you want to use 100% cotton socks and put a good amount, probably this thick, on the bottom of your foot, and pull your sock over your foot and just stay under those covers, and that will help calm your system down so you're not coughing through the night. It also helps to go into your system and break up the congestion, so when you wake up you'll start coughing, but you won't cough for long because you'll actually get out what your body is trying to get out. Some steps that you can add to this that will just help you get better faster is to what I call onion on the chest. And if this is something you've never heard before, you're going to be like, huh? What? Why would you do that? But let me tell you why. And the healing agents in an onion is very effective. So there's a couple ways that you can do this. You can just dice up an onion and put it on a plate and put it on your nightstand. Breathing the fumes breaks up congestion all through the night. You also can cut a slice of onion about a 1/2 inch thick and put it in some olive oil on the stove on low, because you don't want to burn out those healing agents. But you want to be sure to saute the onion on low, and then you take it off the pan, let it cool down, and this is what you'll use after you get out of the bath and you've got your pajamas on. You put the onion on your chest. So I use that plastic wrap that has a sticky side on one side, and so you can do a big square over your chest to hold the onion on, and then you want to put a tighter pajama top on to help hold it in place. Try and stay on your back to sleep through the night, and having that on your chest it just goes deep down and breaks up what your body is trying to cough up and get out. And another thing that would be very helpful on your nightstand is to do a humidifier. So you have that moisture going in, and it's all working together to decongest, and the faster you can get that out, the faster you can get better. There's a really great recipe. It's super simple and super easy and super effective. In contrast to the medicine at the store, there's color dye, oftentimes there's sugar. It's hard on your liver because it's a processed medication. So you can use this as an alternative. It's just raw honey and onions. And the best way to do it is onion juice. So you can grate it just on a fine, that small grater, and let the juice of the onion drip into a little bowl of honey, maybe like 1/4 cup of honey, or just grate the onion right into the honey. Stir it up and take a teaspoon or a tablespoon before going to bed. So you want to take a drink of water before, so you don't drink after the cough syrup, so it can sit on your throat and stay there in your body so your body can use it to help suppress a cough so you can sleep. But you never want to suppress a cough through the day. Your body needs to be able to cough it out. That's the reason why you're coughing, is to get out something the body doesn't need that's in there. But it is important to sleep, so it can calm a cough to sleep, and then you want to be able to get that congestion out the next day. I'm excited I was able to share these tips with you because I know you're going to find some relief tonight.